Hello, my star family. I know I don't have my nails on, but right now we're in that period of like literally going natural. And I say natural because like I don't have my lashes done either. And I'm just, excuse the noise, I'm lighting the incense right now. Right now, this lighting, it's called the Love Spell, and it smells so good. And yeah, like I sent that intention, like it's gonna be that kind of love vibe, love of self, love of others, and whatnot. So that's what's burning right now. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I don't have my nails done. I don't got my lashes done, so bear with me. Y'all don't see my lashes, but as far as my nails, like this, I'm in that period of literally, like, obviously I love getting my nails done, but obviously you have to have that period where it's kind of like a reset. I'm in that reset kind of period where I'm kind of just, shedding everything, because definitely my nails was definitely a season, and it was a great season. But right now we're, transitioning over, so it's kind of like everything kind of has to start anew. But yeah, I do want to start off saying like I'm so grateful. I am about to put 2 videos out before this recent video that does come out. So you might see the past videos, the previous videos of me with me still having my nails done. So those were already pre-recorded, obviously. But I was just like today, well, around this period, it's right now is September 9th, so it is the beginning of the Mercury retrograde. Can I get my words out today, please? So yeah, it is the beginning of Mercury retrograde. So I felt like it was literally time for me to post those videos that are going to be coming out to you guys soon. And I say that because I recorded those videos expecting to post them like right after I recorded those videos. And when I tell you the divine did not want me to post those videos, and I say that because literally everything was like, it was around that time where I felt like I was going through Mercury retrograde when it not being Mercury retrograde. Like I was having issues, technological issues. Like I thought I thought I charged my phone overnight. Like for 2 days I wasn't even on my phone, the phone that I do record these videos on. And right when I was ready to record, that the phone was damn near dead, and I was just like, what is going on? Not only that, I was trying to give you guys content on podcasts as well, and the site that I usually, edit my podcast and stuff like that on, it was literally, closing every time I tried to upload like a video, upload the content, upload the audio file. It was literally like collapsing. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna take the hint. Like the divine wants me to rest right now. Like they don't want me to just continuously like put out all this content, whatever. So I kind of just want to, slow and steady, go with the flow like I've usually been doing. But, sometimes when I get that urge to just like, bombard you guys with all this content, I gotta think about like me getting my rest, and I feel like it's that period currently right now. And I say Mercury retrograde as well because it is that period of reflection of things that are no longer serving you, like I usually talk about. So it is that time where you will see things that currently happen with me, like technological issues or just like miscommunication happening and stuff like that. And I feel like this Mercury retrograde is definitely going to be really powerful because like I've already been posting a lot on my social media about the Mercury retrograde, because they talk about like, this is going to be a period where it's going to be a lot of vulnerability. And a lot of people are, especially they said like divine masculine is gonna like actually like vocalize how they actually feel and stuff like that. And I feel like it's in due time. Like it's been about time. Like I'm just ready for that, especially because I feel like a lot of the guys in this society, it's just a lot of hurt, bottled up emotions, and they're not allowing themselves to feel their emotions and actually vocalize how they're actually feeling. It's a lot of hurt, and it's not a lot of healing that's being happening. And obviously with the females as well, but mostly the guys. And I'm talking about like through generations and generations. I'm talking about shit past generations. Hell, my dad, people my dad's age, and even before that, like before him. And it's just like, child, like, when are y'all gonna sit down and actually feel how y'all feel and start the healing process? It's just a lot of like toxic masculinity going on, or lack thereof, because it's a lot of mask kind of happening all over the world. And it's just like, y'all need to be honest about how y'all feeling. So this Mercury retrograde is definitely needed, and it's gonna be that time where people are gonna actually like feel how they're feeling and actually like express how they do feel. So yeah, I'm just so excited, because we definitely need this alignment to happen. But not only with that's gonna happen like with the divine masculines, but also say with yourself as well. So like, say for example, you see patterns that's currently happening which in your life, and those are, it can be negative habits that you inhabited, and you're just kind of like, you'll start to see that being at the forefront. Like, that'll be like the focal point, and it's up to you to like let go of those negative habits and stuff like that, and expand. Like, I feel like we are in that period of expansion. So all that doesn't serve you, the past kind of thing, all the past energies and people, places, and things that no longer serve you, it's around that time where you're going to start seeing those things be more apparent to you in your life. So yeah, so this is definitely needed. And I was in that period, and I am still in that period of metamorphosis of like people, places, and things that no longer serve me. That's why I took that break off of social media. And I feel like more people need to take breaks off of social media, because it was becoming that time where I was just literally like every single day I was on Instagram, looking for posts to help people, that resonated with me and stuff like that could resonate with other people. And I was just like, it's becoming a habit for like, I'm always like, searching to help. Literally, that was my motive, was always like to help people, have expand their their views on things, whether it's God, religion, or just love. So I was just like, I think it's that time where I need to take like a little break. Sometimes you gotta let people miss you, you feel me? And when I did come back, I did feel the love, and I was just like, yes. Not that I needed the validation or anything like that, but I was just like, I hope y'all miss me. This is kind of like what I've been doing, and it was valid. Like, I was taking that break to shed off like that old layer of me, because I am stepping into one of these periods, one of these phases in my life where I'm like about to be expanding and growing pretty fast. And it's going to be in front of you guys' eyes, to the point where y'all probably gonna think I'm over here doing black magic, but no, I'm not. Literally. But people gonna think what they want to think. Yeah, this is my time. Like, this is literally my time to shine. So yeah, it's about to be looking real nice, real nice in a 3D. And I'm just grateful for that. And I'm just so ready for all of the miracles and all the magic to start happening, because it's going to be something I haven't even thought of. Like, it's going to be out of this world, and I'm glad that you guys will be able to see that. So yeah, so I guess I could have some star shit, which really, like, honestly, it is a star shit of the day. So if you guys see the videos, like the videos I'm gonna be posting, it talks a little bit about like what I'm gonna be talking about today. But I feel like it's just a whole topic of discussion is like the queen dying. So yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of, a lot of things, a lot of conversations that's being happening about the queen being dead and stuff like that. And yeah, not that I'm saying like, what she has done or whatever is good or bad. I don't have a place, like, I'm not even gonna speak on that. I'm just saying, like, as far as Mercury retrograde is being involved, like when they said like a lot of cycles are being ended, things that are kind of like not in alignment are being ended right now. And I feel like that, in a sense, was kind of like that tower moment. And, her death is literally a tower moment. So, from this happening, that will start the process of healing. All these things are being bottled up, that's coming up to the surface. So, that, in a sense, is an example of how this healing process will start, to happen. So that literally was a tower piece happening. So now it's going to be like a whole domino effect. And that's why, the whole world is going to be, bringing up all of those things, whether it's in themselves, whether it's in their environment, all of those things are going to start to happen. And you even see on the news, like, people are getting crazy. Like, it's a lot going on out there. But I say this just to say that, as far as like you seeing what's happening on the outside and stuff like that, remind yourself to stay grounded, because it's so easy to be lost in the, like, what's happening in the world and stuff like that, and you just like consumed in it. And that's why I said this is a time to, like, you pull your energy back and you place that energy back into yourself. Like, don't get lost into what's happening outside. Like, I literally, like, when I tell you, I do not be on the news, I do not watch the news. No, I'm literally in my bubble and I'm focusing on myself. I'm focusing on my growth. And I feel like a lot of people need to start doing that instead of, like, seeking outward, whether it's validation or drama or whatever it may be. Because, child, this is about you. You should not be worried about nobody else. So yeah, I'm going to start off with the affirmation cards. But I do hope you guys are doing good. It's been a long time. And I low-key missed this. Like, my soul says, like, when I tell you, like, I've been doing good as far as, like, being really, really intentional of the people that I'm welcoming into my space. And I love that for me because I'm all about expansion and growth. Like I'm saying, like, whether that's spiritual, mentally, and physically. And I start this whole journey, if you do follow my page, with the Soul Portal. And I'm just like, sis, sis or guy, like, I'm so excited. Like, I really am so excited because I don't know what's to come by, me taking this step, but I'm just like, I'm ready. I'm ready for it all. All right. So, but yeah, I'm so glad. I'm so grateful. I love all the love that I'm being receiving. And yeah, it's about to be a movie, y'all. Okay, so yeah, so the first card that comes out, it says, I can do anything but not everything. Ooh. I feel like somebody definitely needed to hear this today. And I say this because there can be a lot that's going on in this world. And I say a lot. And we feel like we're the only ones capable of doing everything, And that's why I did have to take a step back, because I was like this as well. I was that person where I was just like, I can do everything. I don't need no help. I'm independent and all of that or whatever. And honestly, like, you have to look around you and look in your environment and see all the people who are around you who can help you. You feel me? And I'm not going to say everybody wants to help you or wants to see you win, but there are people around you that are placed into your lives to, seek help, because you cannot do everything. Like, there can be so much that, and it's out of your hands. Like, you would stress yourself out. You'll just do too much, and you're not alone. Like, when I tell you, like, I have to take a step back, and I was just like, whoa, like, I'm really not alone. Like, the universe put places in your life, pieces in your life where you know, they're able to assist you in whatever. It can be an opportunity that come up through a friend, or you know, certain things kind of pop out and it's just like that's to help you, so you don't see that you are in it alone, because you're not alone. And yeah, like I feel like that's a phase that kind of has to die out, because you would burn out. You would literally like pushing everybody away that wants to help you and wants to see you win, girl or guy. Like that's setting yourself up for failure. Like it takes a village, and that's such a true statement, because it does take a village. You cannot do everything yourself. Okay, so let's remember that. And the next one that did come out is I will excel all that weighs me down. This is another one that came out in my last one, and it's literally the same message with this Mercury retrograde. Like it's about releasing. And I'm sorry if y'all hear my dad, like, ugh, he just yells. Like I'm probably gonna have to restart this video or something. Give me 1 second. All right, you guys, I'm back. So yeah, if you do hear him, please just try to ignore it, because like honestly, I just really want to get this content out, or finish this video at least, because we'll just get right into it. Okay, so this one says I will excel all that weighs me down. Okay, so I feel like that does tie into what I was talking about before, about like releasing all that doesn't serve you. Like there's so much I feel like that people put on themselves, whether it's just like other people's problems, what they have to do, you know, it's so much, and that literally can weigh you down. And this Mercury retrograde will be able to show you everything that is not in alignment with you, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a job, whether it's all these type of things that does not, like, literally it does not serve you. So that's why I said this Mercury retrograde would definitely be so important. So it will force you to see those things that you are trying to, like, you know, block out, you know, and it's gonna be one of those revelations kind of thing, because you're not gonna be able to like turn a blind eye to it. So that's why I said, like, it's up to you to go ahead and see those patterns, see those bad habits that, you know, that have take part in your life, see those negative, you know, things, and excel all of that shit, because those are things that are keeping you stuck. And this whole, like, this whole page, this whole YouTube journey, like this is all about evolution. And I'm gonna post another video about, like, well, it should be already posted if you already seen this one, about saying, like, don't let fear keep you from expanding. And that's the whole gist, because if you keep fear, like, keeping you stuck, keeping you only being surrounded by what's familiar to you, what you're comfortable with, then you'll stay stuck in that same pattern of attracting those same toxic things, toxic people, toxic friendships, and you will constantly be stuck in this cycle going on and on and on and on. But if you take that step and you're like, I'm gonna excel everything that weighs me down, everything that's not in alignment with me anymore, then you're pushing yourself to your highest good. You're pushing yourself to your greatest version of yourself. And I feel like that's what we all want to do. I don't feel like we want to stay stuck in these cycles, you know, that are not serving us, you know? And it's like the end goal is to be surrounded by love. You do not want to be surrounded by people who continue to take from you, you know, take your energy, take your time, take your, you know, just everything from you. You're going to be left depleted, and we do not want that. So in this time, a Mercury retrograde, it's going to be on for 22 days. So this video will still be valid after I send out all those 2 videos that I do need to send out. So yeah, just take the time to, like, go within and internalize all the things that are no longer serving you, so you can release it. And yeah, like, you will definitely you'll learn a lot about yourself during this period. And I feel like that's what we all want to do. So stay open. I don't want nobody to say, like, oh, Mercury retrograde, like, it's all about miscommunication and things messing up. No, these are things to help you align you to your purpose. You know, it's Mercury retrograde helps. it really does help. Like, whether it was a missed message or whatever, it wasn't meant to be. At the end of the day, they're aligning you to your greatest good. So expect those things to happen for your greatest good. Nothing is happening to you. It can seem like everything is just falling apart. Nothing is going as planned. My schedule is all fucked up. Like, I'm feeling lazy. I'm feeling sad. All these emotions coming up. That's so you can, like, hit that issue, like that's all for you to look at the problem. And once you look at the problem, you acknowledge that there is a problem, so you'll be able to handle the problem. You feel me? And you'll be able to release and let go of things that do not serve you. But you have to see what's not serving you first. So expect those things to happen. And yeah, like, I'm excited for that. So that's why I'm just like, ooh, like, Mercury retrograde. We need this shit. We do. We fucking needed it. And although it started with, you know, the queen dying, which I honestly, and it's not to be cruel or nothing like that, like, I don't feel any kind of way as far as like hurt because of like, you know, what I hear, like, people say, like, the past that she's done and stuff like that. I feel like it was just her time. Like, she lived a well life. She was 96 years old. Like, she definitely lived a well life. It was her time to go. And I did speak about death in the previous video, and that's essentially what it is. Like, it was her time to go. So yeah, and whether people don't learn their lesson in this current, like, in the 3D, they will definitely learn their lesson in the spiritual realm. So whether she has any karma or karmic anything, karmic ties or whatever, she'll be learning that lesson. Yeah, because whatever you don't learn in the physical, you will learn in the 3D. So yeah. All right. So, the first card that came out was, today I will express myself. Today I will express my feelings openly and honestly by writing them down and reading them out aloud. Ooh, I love this one. I never got this one before. But I feel as though, it being Mercury retrograde, I feel that this is definitely something that needs to be done. Even I say it for myself as well, because I have a bad habit of not writing things down. Like, which is, it's okay because I do use my notes. Like, I'm quick to, like, pull up my phone and use my notes. I use my notes for any little thing. Yeah, because, child, like, I just do. Like, it's just a habit. So I'm going to try to incorporate more writing and journaling and stuff like that. I've been telling myself that I need to do that. So yeah, I have all these booklets and stuff like that to be writing in, but I really don't write that much. So I'm gonna take this homework for myself as well. But this is perfect for Mercury retrograde, and I say that because this is about expression. Like, you're expressing your feelings. This is about being vulnerable, and this is all that Mercury retrograde is literally about. Like, we're expressing how we truly feel, and this is going to be that time where these emotions are coming out. Like, whether you feel lazy, you feel sad, you feel depressed, you feel like all these things are coming out for you, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? This is why. It was time. Like, you were like, you know, keeping all of these emotions hidden. You were masking all these emotions, and you weren't feeling through them, because the only way to get through these emotions is through. You can't, like, stop them completely. You know, you can't keep bottling it up. That's not healthy. You have to feel your emotions. So by honestly being open and honest and writing them down and reading them out loud, and it makes me think of, I watched Tariq. I don't know if you know, he's on Instagram, but he has a podcast, and I just love it. Like, I'm going to be binging all his podcast episodes because it was so relatable. Because one of the girl he was talking with, and he did like a kind of like an exercise, and it was just like, he told her to close her eyes and say aloud how you feel. So he was just saying, like, say, I feel what, like, start with I feel, and then speak how you, whatever comes up, just say it, And she was just like, I feel unloved, I feel sad, I feel all these emotions. She was just saying out loud. And after she was done, she was just like, wow, like, I've never said it out loud. And she judged herself and she criticized right after that, because that was just something that she was conditioned to. Like, her mother always criticized her with every little thing that she did. So she took that habit and she started criticizing herself. She started criticizing her younger self, because a lot of that stuff is childhood trauma. A lot of that stuff is your younger self not being able to express their feelings and stuff like that. So her being able to say it out loud, she was giving her younger self a moment to speak. But right when her younger self was speaking, that's when she decided to like criticize her, because that's what her mom did to her when she was little. So it's like, this retrograde is going to be that time where you start seeing like how you actually feel. Like, I started this, I don't know if it was this video or it was another couple of videos ago, and I was being vulnerable. I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm lonely as hell. But it was how I was feeling. Like, I was like, dang, like, it's like, you feel like you're like the only one on top of the mountain, and it's like you want people to come with you, and you have to like allow them to learn the lessons that they need to learn, and then when it's time, they'll come together. And right now I'm feeling that, where we do, like, I allow people to learn the lesson that they need to learn. And now I'm at that point where people are actually coming back, learning those lessons, and have learned those lessons, and they're able to see. And I was just, it's such a happy feeling. Like, it's so worth it. It's so worth it to allow people to work through their issues, work through their problems, and then when it's time for them to come back and be like, okay, I did learn that lesson and I needed that, so I'm better. I'm a better person now. So that's why it starts with you actually openly being honest with yourself and authentic and expressing how you actually feel. And once you do that, that will literally start the healing process and be like, okay, so why do I feel this way? And you're able to go deeper and deeper and deeper. So it does start with, I feel what? What do you feel? Why do you feel this way? What made you feel this way? And then you'll go deeper and deeper and deeper, and you'll start like going through, the past, because you have to go through the past in order to understand why you feel like this in the present. The whole point of, retrograde is like, the past is coming back up, and, and they say like, oh, the past coming back up, but there's a reason why. You have to see, why is the past coming up? You have to ask your present self that. Is it because you're still allowing the past to affect your present moment? So that's why I say, like, you have to know the past in order to know what's currently happening or why you feel this way. Because instead of just kind of like shutting the past out, shutting your younger self out, no, like, your younger self would no longer trust you. Younger self would not even want to express how she feels anymore, or him anymore, to you anymore, because it's just like you constantly shut your younger self out. And so that's why lately I've, even like before, I always say, like, if it just come out, I'm just like, I love you, girl. Like, I absolutely love you. Like, I understand the choices that you made in the past. Like, we ain't gonna make that decision no more. But I do not regret anything that you've done. Like, every step that you took in the past got me to where I am now, so I do not fault you. And I always say, like, I love you, girl. I say I love you to my higher self and my younger self. Like, I just be like, I love you, girl. Like, I absolutely love you, sis. Like, literally. So yeah, I feel like that's so important. So definitely, like, get your journal out, write down whatever comes up, because there's a reason that it's coming up, and then you'll be able to tackle anything that comes your way, and you'll be able to learn and grow from it. And then the next one that came out was, today I will persevere. Today nothing will worry me. All my problems will pass in time. And yes, I freaking love this, because it's so true. I feel like we always think that all these problems will be the death of us. Like, we always feel like any problem that come up is literally the end of the world, when it's not the end of the world. Like, none of this, I'm not going to say like none of this matters, but in a sense, like, it doesn't matter for you to be stressing and internalizing everything. You know, I say, like, you know, we look into the past, but I didn't say look into the past and stay in the past. Like literally feel how you feel and don't come out of it. No, the point is to feel it and then keep going. Like release, like we said, exhale it, you know. And don't feel like these are problems that just keep me crippled. No, like these are gonna come up during this retrograde in order for you to shed light on it, in order for you to release how you're feeling, so you can move on, you know. So that's why it's called perseverance. Like you are persevering. Like I know it's a hard journey, okay, of continuous healing, and it's not fun at all, but it's like you're persevering, and that's why when you make it to the end, it will be bliss because you did the work. We do not want to skip all the levels and skip all the stages that we need to be going through, because when you get to that end, you won't even feel like you deserve to be there because you didn't do the work. So all of this is literally for a reason. And that's why it shouldn't worry you. Like your problems will literally pass in time. You will make it to that finish line, and you will thank your present self now for doing the work during this retrograde. So yeah, like you got this, okay? Like I am rooting for you. I'm rooting for myself. Like we're gonna make it out there in the light, okay? And I forgot to mention, if you do have a question for your angels at the end, your angels will go ahead and answer that for you. I always forget to say in the beginning. I don't know why. It just always skips my mind. I feel like because y'all would forget as well from the beginning. So yeah, I'm glad I'm saying it now. So yeah, if you do have any questions, think of it in your head now, whether it's about a person, place, or a thing, whatever's on your mind or has been on your mind lately, your angels will go ahead and answer that real quick for you, okay? So now we got the last affirmation card. And let's see. I'm so excited because I literally see all the changes that are happening, and I'm just like, it's gonna be it has already been a great year. This year is almost ending, but I know 2023, like all the work that we're doing now is literally to start like 2023 with a fucking bang, and it is gonna be a bang. I literally feel it. Like 2023, I'm saying it now, like it's gonna be a year. Like it's gonna be that year because we were doing all the hard work now, and you know, Earth has already shifted, and we're all about raising the vibration, and Earth is raising its vibration. So a lot of these old things that, you know, kept us stuck, kept us in cycles, all this negativity, like all of that shit is slowly going to be fading throughout the end of this year. And I'm just so excited for it. And yeah, like it's going to be a movie. I feel it in my soul. I hope you guys are ready. I want you guys to make it to the finish line with me, okay? Like, that's why I know, like, I'm glad I'm doing this, like, because I would never get tired of doing affirmations. And if I do take a little break, don't feel like I'm not gonna come back, because I always do come back. It's just time for me to, you know, unwind, and I feel like people need that sometimes. All right, so next one that came out is, I believe in my ability to figure things out. Yes. And I feel like that's even about, like, you know, this one that tied into the problems or whatever worry that you might have. Let me show it to you guys. Let me show you. But yeah, look how beautiful it looks. So yes, like I truly, truly believe like I will be able to figure whatever I need out. And that's why it doesn't mean like you have to keep overthinking, like keep it rammed up in your head. No, like when I tell you you see a problem that comes up, and like, okay, let it go. Once you let it go, an idea will literally pop up in your head. And that's literally straight from source. That's from your higher self. Like it's not a coincidence. It's because you have to allow things. That's the same thing with manifestation. When you try to manifest something, if you constantly like holding on to it and you're gripping it and you're like, I need to figure this out, or I need this in my life, it will continue to go further and further away from you. But once you put it out into the universe and you set your intentions and you release it, you exhale, you let it go, then that's when boop, it will come up into your reality. So that's why any worries, any problems that you have in your life, believe in your ability to figure that out. Not by overthinking, not by, being depressed about the problems that come up in your life. No, just by seeing what the problem is, letting it come up, and just releasing it. Like, okay, I'll figure it out. And you have to believe that you will figure it out. Now, if you constantly still tell yourself like, damn, I'm not gonna be able to figure this out, then guess what? You will never figure it out because you believe that you won't be able to figure it out. Like I said, like I always say, words and what you believe, those two together, that's literally you setting your intention, whether that's going to be a good intention or a bad intention. It's up to you. All right, and the next one that comes up says, what new experiences can I seek out to develop a more flexible mind? Ooh, I like this one. Let's see. It's kind of hard for you guys to see. All right, so what new experiences can I seek out to develop a more flexible mind? I'm taking this like as this my homework. I know for me, like I've been in that state where who knows if it's the Sagittarius moon in me, like I've been seeking out inspiration. Like I'm always looking to expand my mind, expand anything, like my environment. Just I'm always looking for newness, and I feel like for me, like I always walk into anything as an open mind. So right now I'm in that phase of trying to seek out what can develop a more flexible mind for me. I feel like my mind is very much flexible, but I'm like, I know my soul says, she literally, like when I tell you I love astrology, and she has been into astrology as well. And I know like that was a reason why she was, she's placed in my life right now, because I was definitely into astrology, but everything was pulling me in so many different directions and stuff like that. So I kind of like slipped off of it, but now I'm getting right back into it, and about like the stars, the alignments, your houses, your chart, your birth. This is all about your birth chart, by the way. And I'm just like, just this alone, like me diving deeper in it, it will make up so much. Like there is a reason, like when I tell you, like people don't take like the birth chart serious, but the way the alignment of the planets and all of that, there's a reason why that is your birth chart and why things happen the way they do. So right now I'm currently, diving deeper within that, because yeah, like when I tell you, like knowing yourself completely and fully, like it will just always work out great for you because you know yourself. And I'm not saying surface level shit, like I'm talking about deep within you, why this happened, why you attract this, what lessons you're literally supposed to be tackling in this lifetime. Those are all literally reasons for it. So I feel like for me, that's what I'm kind of like developing currently, to have a more flexible mind of things. So it's really diving deeper within. So I can give you the question again just so you can have that question for yourself. So it says, what new experiences can I seek out to develop a more flexible mind? And that's why I say, even me, like attending webinars and stuff like that, like about things that I'm not really familiar with, so I can get that knowledge. So that's what I'm currently doing, and it will just work out in the long run, because we always should try to like feed more information into us, like we shouldn't always feel like, oh, we know it all. So no, you would not thrive in this world if you're just stay complacent and what you've known your whole life. No, it's about expansion. Literally, that's what this whole thing is about. It's literally about expansion and having a more flexible mind and open mind, mindfulness about life and yourself in general. All right. So now, what's your question? So whatever question that you did have in mind, we're gonna go ahead and answer that real quick. So yeah, I definitely missed this. I really missed you guys. I really did. Like, and I'm trying to see, like, if you got, I should have said this in the beginning, but oh well. If you stayed this far, I'm trying to see. I feel like right now, I probably just want to just put out content on YouTube, because right now, like, I obviously will still do my podcast, but I feel like I'm being pulled in too many different directions. And with the podcast, I have to do extra steps in order to like put that out for you guys, and like editing wise and stuff like that. And I feel like it would just be easier for me and easier for me to be consistent if I just like, you know, do the YouTube for right now and kind of build my momentum with that. And then obviously I would still like put content out on my podcast as well, but who knows, because I know in the future I will have like different collaborations and stuff like that with people that we can sit down and talk with, and I feel like that's what's missing currently, but I know that's definitely going to be in the near future, so I'm excited about that. So for in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and like, you know, put out content for YouTube. So yeah, and I feel like it'll just be easier for us all instead of me like, oh, you know, podcast is because I'm doing so much right now, and it'll be easier for me to just have one focus on one thing and, you know, make it better for everybody to like tune in and be able to hear the message. So yeah. All right. Ooh, look what come out. Listen, look what came out, y'all. You're ready. And I'm saying this for myself too, sis, because I fucking feel ready, okay? Like, and I feel like a lot of people who are on the journey already, like especially my viewers, I know a lot of my viewers, my soul sisters that do watch my content, like we are people who like internalize and we do the fucking work. We're not scared to do the work. And look, sis, I gotta show y'all again. You are ready. Like, don't overthink. Don't like second guess. Like, bitch, we did this work because we are fucking ready. That's why this Mercury retrograde is not gonna tear us apart, because we've done the absolute work. Look what else came out. Be assertive. Be more assertive. Like, you are ready. You've learned the lesson that you needed to learn. And it's time for you to be more assertive about what you've learned so you can help people. I don't know if you're able to see it. But yeah, like, we've done a lot. And I feel like for me, like, especially me, I know I can take that for myself. Like, I've been hella, like, modest in the past about, like, you know, just my life in general. And I learned a lot, okay? Like, I know I can help people. I know I can, like, influence people. I know, like, my power. And I was just kind of just letting it, you know, go by. Like, I was just letting it just stay within. I wasn't actually helping people, you know, tap into their power as well. So that's why I'm just like, I know I'm fucking ready. Like, that's why I took that step of joining the Soul Portal, because I will, you know, start the business. I don't know what kind of business it's going to be. But yeah, like, I know I'm on the right path. Like, I know this is definitely allowing me to think bigger and see what future I have for myself, you know, because yeah, like, I'm tired of playing small. I'm tired of being too modest. Like, I do have abilities. I do have a gift. And it's time for me to share it with you guys, which I'm taking the initiative to do now. I'm being more assertive. I'm being more confident. I'm taking more action, you know, of the things that I do see my higher self, of where I see her at right now. And me taking these steps, she's loving me right now for taking these steps, for taking these initiatives, you know? And so you're ready as well. Don't feel like everything is falling apart. I have a tower moment. This sucks. Healing sucks. It's worth it, because look, you've done all of that shit and now you're fucking ready. Now it's time for you to be more assertive about your craft, about your shit, whether it's artistry, whether it's, music, whether it's, whatever it may be more assertive about your craft, because people want to see it, people want to hear it, people want you to share your gift, people want you to be more vulnerable, because that's what this Mercury retrograde is showing you. So thank you guys so much for staying this long. I'm so happy you guys are here. I'm so happy you guys are my star family. And I just cannot wait, because I'm ready for all of us to pass that finish line and look back at all the work that we've done, because we're absolutely fucking ready, and you got to believe that you're ready, because it's about to go up from here. Okay, sis? So y'all stay flowing, glowing, and growing, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.